Hey everyone, it's Chris. Hope you guys are having an excellent day. I wanted to try to do another of these like Wang News videos where I just talk about some of the stuff that, maybe it's going on in my personal life. Maybe you guys really care about it. You probably don't. I don't know why you would, you freaks. Stop cyberstalking me. You guys being parasocial or what? Just kidding. Yeah, I've been having lots of fun streaming Elden Ring. I actually have a really funny clip here of when I was playing Radon here. Um,
What?
Also,
Hello?
this music so good. Playing Elden Ring, it's very hard for me to stop playing this game.
Ah! What the fuck? That's not
It's
good.
got that cringy laugh in there. That game's super fun. There's cool, unique stuff I run into every time I play that game. Streaming over there on twitch.tv/wangless. Shameless plug. Do you happen to have any Twitch Prime? Any primers in the chat? Any oil princes? Any oil barons? Having lots of fun playing that, and that's pretty much it. I just go to work every day and then I go to sleep. I'm trying to plan for like a trip that's coming up where I'm actually gonna not just be a slave to like capitalism, which is weird for me because I usually just work every day. So, well, just like Kim K said, get your ass up and work. Been having fun with this too. So I don't have much other news except let's talk about some of this stuff. We'll try to balance out the good stories about video games and like news stuff with the unwholesome parts. So wholesome. Hey, would you look at that? Kirby's here. Our favorite round boy. He likes to put things in his mouth and turns it into mouthful mode. I don't know why. I should probably be on this tab, huh? It looks like a lot of people really have hold on, wait for it. Okay, we're not playing this ad. Bro, they're really gonna hit us with an ad. Okay, never mind, man. Never mind. All I was gonna say is that there's lots of critic reviews here that are pretty high. I think that's a good indication. It's a Nintendo game with a colorful palette, so are you really surprised that it's rating high? Especially by websites like My Nintendo News. But Destructoid gave it a 95. PC Games 90. Nintendo Insider 90. Games Radar 90s. GameSpot, Game Informer. I don't see IGN in here, but there's a whole bunch here that are critically acclaimed. God, man, all these pop-ups. Jesus, I need some ad blockers. And then we got a Shiver 2. Why not? It comes out on the 25th, so yeah, very soon. Will be very interesting to see. Another Nintendo game. I can't wait for it to go on sale. Get it? Because Nintendo games never go on sale, which is also why sometimes when they take games like off, I don't feel bad if their games get pirated because they are not consumer friendly. Anyway, so that was wholesome story. Unwholesome story. New lawsuit against Activision Blizzard that alleges rampant sexism and retaliation. We love this. There's an anonymous person who came forward with another new lawsuit against this company, and Microsoft is trying to buy them. Seriously, so many pop-ups. Like, how? Go away. How can I make you go away? So this is from Polygon, the news reporter. Actually, just the source here. So this lawsuit seeks damages because basically they're saying that there's unwanted kissing from superiors, probing questions, invitation for group sex. And then when the person actually wrote to the president about the sexual harassment, they said that they basically weren't able to get a job they were trying to get, and with no advancement, they eventually just had to take a different job for less money. So they weren't in one of these environments that kind of just fostered creepy stuff. So, I'm glad that a lot of that stuff that they built up is kind of crashing down around them because F them. And, it sucks. I'm sure it must be really horrible if you have to work there right now and you're just a normal person trying to do your job at Activision Blizzard. But yeah, it really makes you think, about work practices. And, these are just the things you're hearing about. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you're not hearing about, hasn't actually made its way to a press a level, and not necessarily just here, other places, So just keep that in the back of your mind that, there are HR departments that just won't help you. And it's sometimes the world is just an awful place. And that's why this is the unwholesome part of the video. But look, look, a new video game. And there's cats that are vendors. Look, it's a magic floating cat. See, my cat heard that and she was happy. So this article here is from VG247, and they actually say that it's really good representation because it's authentic to like actual current day in Japan. Some of these other games that came out like Ghost of Tsushima and Sifu. Sifu I think is in Hong Kong, but right, it tries to be like a Hong Kong flick thing, and this article basically says that Ghostwire Tokyo, which is a new game that came out on the 23rd to PlayStation 5 and is going to be coming out on the 25th to Steam, that it's really, they recreate the world of Japan really well, and it has lots of cool cultural specificity that can only come from a Japanese developer like Tango Gameworks. I have heard a lot of stuff when I've been looking at reviews for this game where it's like, where the reviews basically say like, hey, this game is really cool, but it's pretty repetitive. But to me, this looks really interesting and different, and is something that, if Elden Ring is a indicator in any way that video games could probably be a little bit more different, try to go off a beaten path and try to find something that makes themselves more unique and therefore more successful when they specialize at it. This game looks really cool. And I want to play this and run around it just as much as I would with a Yakuza game. It doesn't look super repetitive to me. That being said, I never played it, but that game comes out for the PC on the 25th. Yeah, some of the reviews are kind of low here. I'm not really sure why, but it's like first person with the hand gestures. So anyway, that is a game that exists, and you guys should take a look at it if you can. I'm excited to try to play it sometime. The new Halo TV show came out. So Halo has been working since 2010 with different people to try to get an actual official TV show out there. There's huge amounts of potential for a TV show like this from something with as much information to pull from as Halo. It's literally almost never ending, right? Like space opera style of just big green man, suit, shoot gun, lots of aliens. That's very surface level, right? There's lots of cool stuff underneath that, lots of interesting themes that they explored in the original game and the subsequent couple video games. Now, this one is totally different canon. This follows a group called Silver Team, so it's not like the same universe, I guess. There's probably like a better nerd word for this that I'm not really thinking about except just canon. So yeah, they try to make this a little bit different than the rest of the media that already exists out there, and it's on this Paramount Plus, and they're really pushing hard for this service. So there's only one episode out, and they come out every week. The reviews have kind of been mixed on this. Like, people say it's pretty average, which is kind of disappointing as a Halo fan. Like, I want it to be amazing, but I haven't watched it myself, and there's episode 2 comes out next week, so we'll see if it continues with the pacing. I watched a review on the Angry Joe show about how the second episode that the critics actually had access to kind of falls off narratively, and it's just exposition, which, you hate that formula for TV shows. If I want to watch a TV show, I want it to be like The Wire or The Sopranos. Like, I want it to be really worth my time, because I've just watched too many filler TV shows, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, where you're like, what are we doing here? Who is this show made for right now? Like, it almost feels like they're being inconsiderate of your time. So maybe I just have no patience for it. And that's where some of the negative reviews, I'm like, yeah, I could see where that would be annoying, because it's an hour long. If it's an hour long of wasted time, get to the point, right? So they also do stuff like where they show Sergeant, Master Chief. I don't know why I said Sergeant. They show Master Chief's face like immediately, like right off, um, which is like the number one thing they don't do in the Halo games, right? So I think that they're trying to make it like very separate, as much separate as they can. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to stay cautiously optimistic and not lower or not raise my bar to a crazy high level and just be like, yeah, it's a TV show on Paramount, you know? Like it's finally getting made after 10 years, finally. But, you know, like it sucks because there's just media out there from like Neil Blomkamp, where it was like the short films that he made for Halo, and they just look really cool. They look really interesting, or you know, stuff for like Halo 3 trailers that they made, that Bungie had made, I believe, with Microsoft, where it's like, yeah, that was a really cool ad campaign with like a really compelling story. I would love to see a live action version of this this universe, and you know, it's a little bit disappointing to see it not universally loved right off the bat. We'll see how it goes. And, you know, I'm glad that it's actually happening, I guess, right? Better than nothing? Question mark? I don't know. But besides that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. So if you guys like the video, smash that button. Smash that subscribe button. Destroy that subscribe button. Click it like 5 times. Just so I get the notification like over and over on my phone, you know, where it's like you unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. Like I need the dopamine. I have a chemical dependency on it. Give it to me now. No, I just like to talk about stuff I'm passionate about, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. I'm going to be playing some Elden Ring, so if you guys want to come out in my Twitch chat, at least on Mondays and Wednesdays, can't really promise otherwise, but I'll try to be there in the evenings. Check up on you. I'll see you guys around. This is Chris. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.